Alright, what is going on, everyone? I am Braxton, and this is BWC Racing. This is a practice comp, so just out practice comping, you know. Going in reverse here to make a turn. So adding a point there, reverse, obviously. Adds 1 point, and lowest point wins in the actual competitions. Now this first gate here is a sideways down. I don't know how to put it. Like, it's not a straight down. You'll see it when we go down it. It's sideways, but it really wasn't all that bad. So and then this reverse right here was a miscommunication between me and my dad, because we didn't have comms, so I couldn't really hear him too well, so. Taking another reverse there to not hit the cone. Obviously, would much rather take a reverse than hit the cone. And you're gonna see here how sideways this gate really is. I mean, it was something, that's for sure. And really, my only worry with this was the rear passenger side sloughing off and hitting the cone. But with how high we went to the driver's side, didn't. Stayed up high and didn't slough off into the cone. Now right here, getting to the second gate, unfortunately we did get our axle on the rock. So we're just diffed out right here. Just working it to get it off. Now I'm working the cutters right there, the thing that my hands are on. I'm working the cutters right there because, unfortunately, during this practice, we didn't have a locker because we had a leak. So we didn't use the locker that day and had the gas bottle off of the car. So we're using the cutters to imitate a locker system. And the actual gate itself is just this nice little up, which is fairly vertical, but it really wasn't all that bad, so. Now this next gate, unfortunately, was... I personally think the gate itself was too skinny, but Dad measured it and said that it wasn't. It's the right size, which then tells me I just wasn't allowed to go wide enough. Because with it being a comp practice, we set up cones on the outskirts of it as like a banner system. So, taking reverse here to get more straight on for this drop. Unfortunately, taking the cone there, but that's alright. Moving on to the last and final gate with 4 minutes left, so time is not a problem. And the way that I did this little ledge right here is I drug my axle on the edge of it so that I could stay way wide for this fourth gate, which sort of annoyed how that ended up, because we should have cleaned it. But I turned the wrong way, which then made the rear shift and hit the cone, as you'll see. Taking that reverse there to get a little bit more square. Dropping off this little ledge. And right here is where the rear shifts over, as you can see it do there, which then ends up making us take the cone. We are going to try a rear burn to see if it'll slide over. Right here, I believe we're doing the rear burn. Yeah. But it didn't slide over enough, so that's alright. Taking the cone. 3 minutes, about 3 minutes left. And then this that I'm going up right here is a standalone bonus, which a bonus is minus points, of course. Minus 10 to be exact. Taking a reverse here because I am too far to the driver's side, I believe. And then right about here, it's just a walk up, and then out to the finish. I do want to say one thing before we hop out of the finish gate. I am doing these practice videos reverse, so we're getting inside car footage first, and then I'll throw the outside car footage at you for the next video. Alright, we're going to pull out of the finish gates at a time of 9:18, which leaves us about 45 seconds or so left at a positive 17. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.